Hello, church friends. In our stewardship campaign this year, I've been asked to speak on the topic of cradle to graduation, and it's a privilege to do so because I just finished raising my second child in the church. Both of my children went from infant baptism all the way through graduation at FCCWP, and I just want to take a minute to tell you how impactful that relationship with all of you and with our church has been on them and on raising them as a parent. They've had the opportunity to experience so many things in the life of this church that as parents we would have not necessarily given them. And I'm so thankful for that. I'm thankful for the milestones that we've been able to celebrate with them, from that infant baptism, first Bible, wings fly up, all the way through graduation, where they received so much love and support throughout their lives at those milestones. Sometimes from people they had close relationships with, but sometimes people who were just watching them grow up. And it always amazed my children how people would just come up and speak to them, even if they didn't really know them, and support them in what they were doing. And that's really had an amazing impact on them. Some of the things they've been able to experience through the life of the church, fun things that they got to do, mission trips. I'm so thankful for the multiple mission trips we were able to be a part of, where they were able to see the ability to make a difference, a huge difference in the lives of others, by a little work that they would do. Learning the opportunity to see other countries and experience foods and cultures and form close bonds with the people that they were with, are some of the highlights of their memories of growing up in the church. They've had the opportunity to learn so much. Things that shaped them, things that helped them to learn about themselves. My son learned at a very early age that he didn't like singing in the choir, which was okay, right? But they learned so much in how to give to others through delivering food to the food pantry, feeding the homeless, delivering plants to church members at the holidays, that, people who may have had a rough year, and just bringing a little cheer to other people. They've been able to learn the difference that cheer has brought to me as a parent, when I've been on the recipient end, and to see how much something very small, and an effort that we as individuals do can make a huge difference in the lives of others. They've had the opportunity for leadership. They've had the opportunity to learn how to speak in church, from a young age, all things that help to shape who they are today. And most of all, they've learned about the importance of relationships, and how much we mean to each other in supporting, through the ups and downs of life. And they've seen that support given to them. They've seen that support given to their parents. So I'm so very, very thankful that I had the opportunity to raise my children in such a loving church that gave them experiences and lessons that they will take forever with them as they are now out in the world. And some of you are still raising children in the church. Some of you have raised children, or maybe you haven't raised children in this church, but we all experience the joy of watching newborns come into our congregational family and watching them grow, through the years, and just experiencing the joy that they bring. And we know that children are the future of our church. And so I'm forever grateful for my experiences, and I will forever support the church, as one of the primary reasons being that I think it's so important that we provide this kind of structure and love and teaching, of God's love to our children. So I ask you to join me in supporting the church in the stewardship campaign, so that we can continue to provide the vibrant programs and experiences for our children, that are so very meaningful in their lives. Thanks. Hope to see you all soon.